Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our podcast.
Today we're covering the animated Anastasia film featuring our friend and Rascal Family guest star, Richard the Imaginator.
Say hi, Richard.
Hello everyone.
Thanks for joining us. We're so excited to have you here to review one of your most favorite movies ever.
Yes.
But before we start,
be sure to like, subscribe, and notification updates on future podcasts and all the Paws videos.
yes. So we saw this movie on DVD actually.
No, Disney
Plus. I'm sorry.
We tried to get the DVD, and for some reason it was sold out. I guess people were getting it for Christmas, so we went to Disney Plus and watched it there.
Yes, so we did see it on Disney Plus. And we enjoyed it. The animation was beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
So first we want to know, how did this become your favorite movie?
Oh, I can tell you. I think remember this movie since when I was like 5 years old. I used to have a whole VHS tape of the movie itself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
And I would keep in mind telling you that I know it's not a Disney movie. Technically, Roswell is a 20th Century Fox movie.
Right, that's what we learned.
Right. Well, now it is Disney. It is Disney now since they own it.
It's crazy. Everybody back then thinks it's a Disney movie, but it's a Fox movie. Until now, Disney owns Fox, so now Anastasia is a Disney movie.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. And it's weird because it did have the feel, the animation, the musical numbers. It's like they were doing the type of a Disney movie. So they were actually trying to mimic that with this. So no wonder people were saying that.
Yes.
Yeah, and apparently because apparently Disney took the historical accurate like they did with Pocahontas. And I think that's what inspired Don Bluth to do Anastasia based on the historical accurate.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
And this movie has a happier ending because for the woman that it was actually based on, unfortunately, there wasn't a happy ending for her.
Right.
So they did a good job in making it more family friendly and kid friendly, and where you would be happy for the outcome.
Right.
Right.
So what about Anastasia stands out for you? We were really wondering, because there are a lot of movies that are similar, but what for you makes it a standout movie where it's above all the others?
Oh, I would simply put it right above, like put it up there with The Prince of Egypt, because, however, those two movies are very successful animated films back then. Which is based on historical accurate, but it turns out they became box office hits. Both Anastasia and The Prince of Egypt. But of course, Pocahontas takes the cake.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We've seen that too.
Yes.
So, as I mentioned, the animation was really well done, especially for when this movie was made. It was absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it was very fluid. Everyone was very expressive, and scenery looked realistic. It was a very well-made movie in terms of animation and scenery and movement. It was like flawless with that.
Yeah, and because that it was Don Bluth and Gary Goldman's signature animation style.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
In the same way like they did to their previous movies like The Secret of Nim, An American Tale, The Land Before Time, All Dogs Still in Heaven. Then of course their Disney version, Thumbelina.
Yeah.
That's the only one I haven't seen. I haven't seen the Thumbelina version of Disney.
Yeah, not me neither.
And I learned about Don.
That they made Thumbelina so they could try to catch it like Disney style did. Everybody, Jodie Benson is a little brother.
She did a lot of voices
Yeah.
for female animated characters.
Yeah, noticed that.
And I didn't know anything about Don Bluth until Rascal taught me about him and told me who he was. And I had seen a couple of the movies, but I still had no idea who he was, how he ended up having his own company. It was really a fascinating story.
Yes, definitely.
He got a good history. In fact, he was once a Disney animator back then when Walt Disney was alive when they did Sleeping Beauty.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible to learn that.
Yeah, I did some research on it.
Well, tell us more.
And apparently, even the same time when they were making like the Fox and the Hound movie, and of course, Don Bluth decided to quit Disney Studio, so he brought Gary Goldman and he was his animator to pursue their own company, you know? And then of course,
Another beautifully animated.
They've been taking like the random animated movies idea that they used to work with Disney at the time. Yeah.
I think.
I'm not very good at talking, but I did a little research a while back, but I just can't remember what else they do.
Well, you've told us a lot more than I'm sure a lot who are listening know.
Right.
So
right.
thank you.
It's a little history lesson there.
Yes, definitely. And again, it's fascinating because it's also another one of those success stories where someone steps out and takes a chance on themselves and their talent and their dreams,
Yeah.
and actually succeeds at it, and then has a fan following. So he's also inspirational as well. Don Bluth.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and then of course one of his animated partner friends named John Holboy, sadly he left Don Bluth to go back to work with Disney, in which he became a supervisor animator on John Smith's Pocahontas movie.
Really? Oh,
Oh, that explains a lot for that film too.
yeah, it does. So
Yeah, and then they made that because John Holboy's animation made me inspire Don Bluth to do the similar animation style on Anastasia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what makes Anastasia a standout heroine of a story?
Right.
Yeah, it actually was like a fairy tale story. Well, it is based on a historical accurate, but of course Don Bluth wants to follow the signature Disney style, like they did with Pocahontas, but of course adding like a musical style like Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
Yeah.
What made Anastasia stand out as a character?
The title character Anya is pretty amazing. In fact, I even look to her as one of my all-time favorite characters.
Tell us why.
She's like a blondie woman, but apparently she don't want anything in the world except she wants to know where she came from and who her family is.
Right.
That's the number one goal in the movie she wanted.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, that makes sense. It's different from what you see like for the Disney princess lineup, what the goals are for them between her.
And I do like she was a positive and upbeat character despite not knowing these things.
Yeah.
She still was very positive and focused and cheerful. I love cheerful characters. I just do.
Yeah.
And she's one of those that
I thought that Meg Ryan did a great job voicing the character like her.
she did. And I have seen her in quite a few movies. She did a good job. Definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. And
Yeah, I always saw her movie like Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks.
Yes.
And hey, that's Anya's voice, and she interacted with the character.
yes, I've seen that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. I've seen that. And I also like Angela Lansbury as the Doweress. I liked her in that role.
Yeah, Angela Lansbury. Now I can tell you that I have a history with her when I saw Anastasia when I was little. When I first heard the narration voice, I was like, hey, isn't that Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast? So then I look it up.
Oh, good.
And we know a lot about her because of our Nana. She was one of her favorite actresses. So I've seen a lot of movies she was in live action. And then, she's also in Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Yeah.
Of course, she was in Cecil B. DeMille's classic Samson and Delilah.
Yes. So, she's just awesome and amazing. She's a legend. She's absolutely a living legend.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, but all of us will always recognize her for voicing the lovely teapot in Beauty and the Beast, Mrs. Potts.
Yeah. So it's wonderful when an actor does voice acting and they end up having these roles that stay with them. Like Yzma.
Yes.
There's no one else you're going to ever remember or think about as Yzma but Eartha Kitt. And it's the same for her as the Doweress in here. And as you mentioned, it's the teapot in Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
But what I like about her in Anastasia is that she plays this grand challenger Empress Marie that we saw her like in the beginning, but then of course before the end, but all she ever wanted was to find her granddaughter Anastasia.
Yes.
Which apparently you remember the opening scene in Anastasia, it was the tragedy struck on the Romanov family.
Right.
Anya and her grandmother managed to escape, but of course Anya hit it. She's really determined to get her granddaughter back in the way she can.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that was also, at the time that movie was made, that was really different for an animated movie to start off with something that started off happy and then have that quickly a tragic event come and wipe out a family.
Yeah.
That just wasn't done. Even by Disney at that time, that wasn't done.
Right, right.
Well, apparently they did that before in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. If you see the reference scene in that.
Really? Tell us more.
Yeah. Like in the Hunchback movie, it opened up with a narration by Clotan, which he sings the bells of Notre Dame.
Right.
Then, of course, it got away to Frollo and trying to kill
That's
like,
right.
Quasimodo's mother. Then, of course, trying to kill the baby.
That's right.
Would stop at the last minute, and the eyes of Notre Dame looking at him. Then you look at Anastasia, it starts the same thing with the Grand Dowager narration opening, but then, of course, a villain pops up like Gregory Rasputin, and, of course, puts a curse on the family in which they got killed off, you know?
Which movie came first, Anastasia or The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Apparently, the Hunchback came first before Anastasia.
Okay, so maybe he was inspired by that. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay, wow. You know your films. You know your Disney and you know your Don Bluth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a history boy, and sometimes I see some clear Easter eggs on some of the movies.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, you're an expert at finding that stuff too. So.
Yeah. Anyway, do you guys want to talk about the servant's boy, Dimitri?
Sure,
Yes,
absolutely.
that's it.
So apparently, you know that the character in the movie, Dimitri, in Anastasia, he was a comment who tried to use Anya to try to gain the Grand Duchess's money. But then, of course, at the end, when he realizes that she is the lost princess after all, because, you remember the scene where Anya is trying to remember how she managed to escape the Russian Revolution by going to the palace and open the walls. And that scene alone shows that Dimitri was that boy who helped Anastasia and grandmother escape.
Right, and he knew she was the real princess because of the details she gave in that
Right.
one sentence.
Right.
Yeah, but then of course the scene where Anya learned the truth that Dimitri was using her at first. But of course Dimitri determined to get the Grand Dowager banquet to meet Anya, you know?
Right,
So,
right.
by robbing her in her car, in which she shows him the music box.
Right.
Yeah.
Then of course the Grand Dowager offered to see Anya first, and they finally reunited. But then the next day when she called Dimitri to, show us the money that he wanted, but apparently he declined because he knows it's the right thing to do. I mean,
Yes.
he knows it was the right thing to do because he cared more about Anya more than the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's one of the nice things about a lot of the older animation movies. They were made with morals and values and lessons, and they were evident when you were watching them.
Yeah.
Yep. And also, okay, I really like to talk about the villain in the movie Rasputin.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was little, I always see Rasputin as one of my most favorite non-Disney villains of all time. And that he was voiced by the great Christopher Lloyd.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was the voice of him. He does play a villain very well for animation.
Now,
Yeah,
who made
and
this?
like he did the voice of Murloc in Disney's DuckTales, the movie. And of course, he played Judge Doom and who played Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah, so this was this was pretty perfect for him already.
Yeah, and what I like about the villain in Anastasia, in which Rasputin was actually based on the real-life historical figure of Rasputin.
That's what I
But
was asking.
I'd rather not talk about him.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and that's what I was asking. Who was he? Who created him?
Yeah.
Who was made by? Because I know the name. So okay, all right. So
Yeah, but apparently in the animated movie, they took the figure of, the historical character by making him like a sorceress.
Yeah.
And of course, like a anti-Disney villain, so say like Jafar from Aladdin, and of course Judge Frollo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
right,
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah. Including that he had this reliquary magical thingamajig that you can carry around. That makes him like a Disney villain type.
Yeah, because remember he was stuck in limbo for a majority of the film till he was able to get his power back.
Right.
Right, and that's why he was stuck there. It was like, wait, how do you know? It's like that's the only way you knew that she was alive, because he didn't get all the power he was promised. So
Right.
he was just sitting there and just plotting for years, trying to get back. Like, well, you haven't done anything until now, so I thought that you were just taking a break.
Right. It's like, imagine being so.
His opening scene at the beginning of the film is truly memorable. They go in with him crouching along on family party, you know? That's what warning them that he's cursing on the family, which sparked the Russian Revolution during that whole scene at the opening.
Yeah.
Imagine being so raped or so filled with hate and vengeance and wanting power that you spend all that time like he did.
Right.
Hunting and planning and wanting and waiting.
Yeah.
And it's like so much of his life was lost because of those things, you know?
Yeah.
So again, there were so many lessons wrapped up within this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And the structure of the film with the, you know, the journey of getting her there, and it wasn't to see that, you know, both Dimitri and Anya grew. Now you said Dimitri learning that, you know, it wasn't right to take the money when he was trying to do a con in the first place, and then her, you know, finding the answers, you know, she's been looking for at the end, and then you have to question, is this something you really wanted? Now that you have the answer, do you want to stay like this, or do you want to do something else? What do you do next in your life? Which is something a lot of people don't do now in movies, where they just kind of leave it blank, and then they're okay with it leaving it blank, but you don't know what's gonna be in store for the character. What's the goal?
Right.
There's no goal, and they're just okay with this. So it was refreshing to see that in a movie where a person could change, or they achieve their goal, but they still want to do something else anyway on top of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. And also, let's mention about the little back character, Bartok.
Yes.
Yes, who got his own little spin-off on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, he was voiced by Hank Azalee, I think that's his name.
Yes, and
Yes.
we love him. He was in The Simpsons and Birdcage and so many other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I would recognize him for voicing that little white back character, Bartok.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens that you'll know the one voice.
Yeah, so in the movie, Bartok acts like an animal sidekick to the villain, and apparently he was created by Don Bluth and Gary Goldman for the film.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, apparently that if Don Bluth wanted to do like a Disney-style fairy tale, he just needed to add an animal sidekick to the villain, like they do in every Disney movie.
Right. It would have been funny if it said, oh, this was based off a real bat, a pet bat he had. That actually would have been funny if that was the next thing. Oh, they had a real bat, and we just made something out of it.
Right.
Yeah. And then, of course, throughout the movie, Bartok had just appeared in the opening, but then, of course, he reappeared in the middle of the film, in which he found out that Anya is Anastasia, and that means she's still alive. Then, of course, he got dragged down to limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a little scary to see. I mean, it was greatly animated, but that was a little scary to see that all of a sudden the green specter is all of a sudden dragging him down. I was like, this is a kid's movie, right?
Yeah. But then, of course, he had some comedy gold mine in the film, like Rasputin was watching, what you were watching about. And he said, Anastasia, just wishing I could do the job for you, sir. I gave her a hug and a high that thing was pretty funny.
Yeah, definitely. He did provide the good comic relief that was needed when it was getting really serious, especially when it gets like towards the end of the film and Rasputin's trying one last time to get her, and that's when it really got scary in terms visually and for story.
And to me, that I kind of see Disney being inspired by that, whether they admit it or not. Like for Rapunzel with
The Mother Gothel.
with
and
her little
Oh,
green lizard.
Yeah.
And also, that might need to mention that
Pastel,
if you
yeah.
watch Disney Tangled, you will see it's very similar to the movie Anastasia.
Yes.
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 It's all on a false concept in which she's trying to discover who she is by judging against the past, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, at the end, she finally learned who she is, and then, of course, took down the villain, trying to capture her or kill her.
And Pascal is just like this character.
Yeah, technically you're right.
The personality and everything. That's what it reminds me of, you know.
Yeah. So good eye.
Huh?
I just said good eye both for you and for Mama, knowing like it's the similar movie. It's very similar.
Yeah, and then same goes to Frozen, you know, with apparently Anastasia and Frozen are not very similar. It's because I see the two movies similar because the way the snow effects and the snow atmosphere and like throughout both movies, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And then of course the song Let It Go from Frozen, then of course in Anastasia it has the song Journey to the Past.
Right.
Very iconic.
Yes.
Yeah, good point. So he's now no wonder Let It Go became a hit for a while. It had a similar, familiar, catchy tune to it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean by that.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, also the songs within the movie are so iconic and memorable, like we said before.
Yeah, I think for me for me, I think the most catchy song to me would be I think the first one. There's a rumor in Cuttertown. I think was it. Yeah, that was like, where did I get Cuttertown from? Rumor in St. Petersburg. Yeah, that one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that song is my favorite. In which it's like a Broadway musical style, like Alan Mayfield and Stephen Schwartz.
Right.
Like a musical style.
Right, exactly. Especially with all the dancing and stuff, and they actually kept the Russian dance scene in there. It wasn't just regular Broadway. They actually keeping it accurate to the time period.
The one thing I wished about this movie watching is it had been longer. I wish it had been longer and given us more story.
Yeah, that would have been fine.
And the other songs that are also memorable is, of course, the beautiful moment, Journey to the Past, where Anya sings about her desire to find out where she came from, if there's a family out there for her to visit her. Now that song is very beautiful, warming, that's considered my favorite throughout the movie.
Oh, okay, that's a nice choice too.
Definitely. So that's, for me, again, is the only thing I can see. I think it would have gained more being longer and having some more scenes about questions you may have wanted answered. Like for me, I would have liked to have known more about the dowrers.
Yes.
And I would have liked to have known a little more backstory about the family. Because again, how it starts.
Right, there was not much to see. They were taken out immediately after you see them.
Right, and maybe seeing her have more flashbacks or memories how her childhood was happy, and seeing her interact with the
family,
guy. No, the guy who helped her.
Oh,
escape.
Dimitri,
thank you. So that for me, I think that would have been good.
Right.
Yeah, well, there is a moment in that scene where Anya has seen a vision of her family and her father, in which she sings the song Once Upon a December
Yes.
during the ballroom segment.
Yes.
You know, that thing was very memorable with the music kept in on the roof where she danced around, you know?
Yes. I would have liked a little more. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that too.
Well, I'm just telling you right now, if you guys want to learn more about, Don Nicholas, Rasputin, and Anastasia family, then I suggest on your own time, you should check out the Netflix series, The Last Czars.
What's the name of it again?
The Last Czars.
The Last Czars. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
We love Netflix.
Once you saw the Anastasia animated movie.
Okay. Yeah, we love Netflix, so that's perfect.
Yeah, we'll add that to our list. Perfect.
So, are there any...
Also,
Go ahead.
Also, the other song that I forgot to mention is Learn to Do It, in which Dimitri and Vladimir trying to teach Anya how to be a princess on their journey to Paris. It's quite another Broadway musical style in which, if I can learn to do it, you can learn to do it. It's like a practice music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And also, I forgot to mention one of the most best Disney, one of the most villainous songs that I ever liked is In the Dark of the Night, in which Rasputin sing about his decided to kill Anastasia, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people I know use that song for Halloween. It's really impactful when you hear it. It's just like that was like an opera level villain song.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing with the big boys from the feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, who knew Jim Cummings could sing a great villain song?
Right? Exactly.
Right.
So, are there any other movies you would like to recommend that we as well as listeners check out and watch? Any animated movies?
Well, I don't know, have any thought of.
Okay.
I have to, maybe I would recommend to check out, I don't know.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's okay. So if any of you have seen Anastasia yourselves, let us know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't, as we mentioned earlier, it is available on Disney Plus to stream, and you're going to enjoy the animation and the songs and just so much more. After you watch it, come back and let us know what you think in the comments as well.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click notification bell to get updates on future podcasts and multiple pause videos.
And be sure to visit Richard the Imaginator's channel.
Yes, so you can see more of his content. He's one of the best editors out there, and he's watched so many amazing TV shows and movies, animated or live action, and he makes great use of the clips, and his team, the Imaginators, are truly, truly epic.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yay!
You've been awesome, and we learned so much from you.
It's really been a pleasure joining with you for the first time. I hope we can do more of this sometime in the future.
Well, we were hoping that you would join us sometime next year. We got your movie, our uncle has it, The Fugitive, so we're going to give it a watch.
Oh, yeah, I would like to
Yes.
talk about that movie.
Okay.
I have good history with it.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Rascal Entertainment.
I'm Mom Entertainments, and
Richard the Imaginator.
Have a fantastic day.
peace.